Warburg Pincus, LLC is an American global private equity firm with offices in the United States, Europe, Brazil, China and India. It has been a private equity investor since 1966. The firm currently has approximately $35 billion in assets under management and invests in a range of sectors including consumer, industrial and services, energy, financial services, healthcare, technology, media and telecommunication and real estate. Warburg Pincus is a growth investor and its portfolio of more than 125 companies is diversified by stage, sector and geography. Warburg Pincus has raised 13 private equity funds which have invested more than $45 billion in over 675 companies in more than 35 countries. Warburg Pincus invests in the information and communication technology sectors, including investments in Avaya, BEA Systems, Bharti Tele-Ventures, Cassatt, Harbour Networks, NeuStar, PayScale, Systinet, Telcordia and VERITAS Software. History, founding and early history. The firm traces its history to 1939, when Eric Warburg of the Warburg banking family founded a company under the name E.M. Warburg & Company. Its first address was 52 William Street, New York, the Kuhn Low Building. Throughout the early post-war period, the firm remained a small office of not more than 20 employees. In 1966, E.M. Warburg merged with Lionel I. Pincus and Company, forming a new company that eventually became known as E.M. Warburg, Pincus and Company. In 1965, when Eric Warburg retired to Germany, control was handed to Lionel Pincus, a partner in the Ladenburg-Thalmann Investment Bank, and the working language of the office switched from German to English. Lionel ran the company from 1966 to 2002, and died in 2009. Warburg Pincus began investing in Europe in 1983 and opened its first office in Asia in 1994. It has invested more than $5 billion in Europe, more than $3 billion in India and more than $3.3 billion in China. The firm is headquartered in New York and has offices in Beijing, Frankfurt, Hong Kong, London, Mumbai, San Francisco, Sao Paulo and Shanghai, with administrative offices in Amsterdam, Luxembourg and Mauritius. The firm is structured as a global partnership led by co-presidents Charles Kay and Joseph Landy. Kay has been with Warburg Pincus since 1986 and worked to launch the Asian operations. Landy had been with the firm since 1985, focusing on investments in information technology, communications applications and structured investments. Approximately 40% of the firm are Euro unregistered trademark S investments are outside of the U.S. Initial public offerings. Warburg Pincus has completed more initial public offerings with its companies than any other global private equity firm. More than 120 Warburg Pincus companies have listed on exchanges, raising approximately $15 billion in public markets. In each of these IPOs, the firm was the principal financial investor in the portfolio company. The companies have listed on 12 exchanges, including more than 20 IPOs outside the U.S. In August 2010, a 6-year partnership between management and Warburg Pincus led to MEG Energia Euro unregistered trademark S successful IPO. Venture capital. Warburg Pincus has a history of venture capital investing, including the firm Euro unregistered trademark S historic investment in the founding of BEA Systems in 1995, partnerships with Cosmos Energy and Bridgepoint Education in 2004 and Leper Medical in 2007. The firm is a founding member of the Venture Capital Associations in the U.S. and China, and offers a global entrepreneur in residence program to nurture innovation and help start up new businesses. Warburg Pincus participates in the creation of companies with high growth potential by combining the firm Euro unregistered trademark S capital with managerial and technical expertise in sectors such as energy, technology and healthcare. In October 2014, Reuters reported that Warburg Pincus had raised $4 billion for its first energy-focused private equity fund in order to capitalize on North America's shale gas boom. Growth capital. Investments by Warburg Pincus have fostered growth around the world in companies such as Harbour Pharmaceutical in China, Bharti Telecommunications in India, Amrest in Poland and Nuance Communications in the US, Late stage and special situations. Warburg Pincus invests in companies such as Callion JEWELLWRS Aramark, Bausch plus Lomb, Neiman Marcus, Scotsman Industries and Ziggo. Fight over the Warburg name. During the post-war period, Eric Warburg vied with his cousin Siegmund Warburg, founder of SG Warburg, over the use of the Warburg name in New York. Siegmund wished to expand the SG Warburg franchise into New York but was blocked by the existence of EM Warburg and Company. Following the effective sale of the business to Pincus, Siegmund Warburg accused Eric of prostituting the Warburg name. Complicating matters was that Siegmund thought Pincus the wrong kind of Jew, of Eastern European ancestry, with a garment district background. Professionally, he thought Pincus well below Oat Bank's stature in the venture capital world. In January 1970, Siegmund finally got the name changed to EM Warburg, Pincus and Company to differentiate it from SG Warburg and Company. In the end, however, Lionel Pincus had the last laugh on Siegmund. He expanded Eric's tiny firm into a giant, thriving business, with $3.5 billion of venture capital partnerships. In 1999, they attempted to purchase English Premier League football team Everton. See also, MM Warburg and Company. SG Warburg and Company. References. External links, official website.